as though they say these things that they care, they love, they appreciate, they acknowledge, but then in practice, all these things prove to be absolutely false. You put this woman, and listen, I don't know her. I'm just being objective. You put this woman in such a shit situation, and you claim to love the African American community and whatnot, but you literally constantly hang these black women out to dry. And I'm not defending her necessarily by any means, but it just goes to show, as a corporation, as a giant corpo company, Disney doesn't mean any of the shit that they say.
Right,
and
Cassie,
by the way, whenever
here's the
she
problem
tries to
now,
lose weight, she gets roasted by her fan base. Like it's funny,
Oh, yeah.
and so it's. Go ahead.
I kind of view it as, you know, when you have like women who will say to other women, "Oh, slay queen, you're beautiful," all this and that, when you know damn well they don't really mean that shit, and the only reason they're saying that is because they don't view them as competition, or they really don't like the person, kind of a thing. I kind of see it as the same thing. You know, they don't really believe what they're saying with this whole, yeah, slay queen, yeah, be 500 pounds, it's all good, be yourself, healthy, babe, like whatever. Nobody truly believes that shit, and I feel like you can kind of see it in the way they treat them on screen, because like I said, little shots like this, you know damn well this is not making her look good, but you did it anyway. Why? Whatever reason.
But isn't half her persona being proud of being fat?
Oh yeah,
but she still lost weight, which made the people that supported her very mad. Which is kind of funny.
Lost weight?
Yeah, this is her after losing
she lose weight? In her big toe?
No, I am not joking. She was fatter.
Smaller,
yeah, she was fatter than this, and then her doctors told her, "You need to lose some weight, or you're gonna die young." I guess seriously. So, yeah. And then she loses weight. The fat activists get fucking mad, like, "Oh my god, you lost weight, you hypocrite!" And then, like, she then shows off these pictures in her fucking Shamu fucking swimsuit, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, like, you're a black Jabba the Hutt. I'm sorry.
Yeah. When you grift to a particular thing, like whatever, like she's grifting the fat movement, right? So, or the body positive, whatever the fuck you want to call it, she's grifting that. So yeah, if basically if you try to then backtrack, of course they're gonna come after you. You made all your money off of the people who you convinced that being 500 pounds is perfectly fine. So I don't blame them, honestly, for going after Lizzo if she tried to lose weight. It's kind of like Dylan Mulvaney. Once he finally admits that he's grifting off the trans people, they're gonna go after him too. But until then, he's gonna make his millions. It's the same shit.
What's even crazier about
certain people?
What's even crazier about Dylan Mulvaney is he still goes by Dylan. No one's even pointing that out. Like, dude,
and he said a year ago that he was going on hormones and has received no changes. So I'm calling bullshit on him going on hormones. He never went on hormones ever. But that's a whole nother conversation. But that's basically what I'm saying about this particular
because he's looking at all the results of all these other trans people and what they're experiencing. He's like, I think I'll just stick to the image.
Yeah, no, 100%. But you know what's sad? That's all it took for him to make his now hundreds of thousands, millions, whatever he's making. That's all it took was him to fucking put on a wig, wear women's clothing, and that's it. And do a daily vlog. That's all he's doing is a daily vlog.
Yeah.
Day whatever of, you know, being a woman. That's all it took. And women were eating that shit up. Not every woman, obviously, but a lot of women were like, yeah, slay queen, you're a real woman. Yes, absolutely.
No, she was eating the brownies you kept buying.
If only Lizzo ate Dylan, then the whole problem would be solved.
I'm pretty sure Dylan would be a toothpick for Lizzo. I don't even think that's a full meal.
Oh
for her.
God. No, please, no words. No, he cannot be a fucking cameo. This is too much already.
Oh, I give it
Dylan cameo.
Oh yeah, give it till next season.
Oh no, bro. Look, I'll be checked out. I'll be checked out by then. Okay, like this season, I'm already done with Mando. And look, Copa, you know how bad the writing is when you can summarize every episode in a fucking transition. You know, I was like thinking, oh my God, maybe I'm overthinking because when I was making transitions for a video I'm working on, I'm thinking, my God, the writing cannot be this damn simple to understand. But no, it is.
It is.
No, look at my screen. I'll show you one right now. This is stupid.
The plot is a missed opportunity for Ursula now that people think about it. But you can't make a black person bad.
Okay, look at this. This is the first episode. Okay, and Copa will tell you I'm right. This is a transition.
Yeah,
that's it. That's
Wait,
really it.
Yeah.
Mando asks for directions to complete redemption side quest. That's
That was
literally
in
the first
the actual
episode.
show.
No,
That
no, no.
is the
So
first episode.
the entire first episode is Mandalorian. Mando is trying to find the living waters to bathe in to redeem himself because he took off his helmet, and the entire episode is him side questing to get to that point. So literally, yeah. So literally, he says, "I have to go redeem myself," and then, but instead of just going and doing that, he goes on 2 or 3 different side quests in that episode alone, and then he gets back on track. So it's like you're playing GTA and you're like, I'm playing the main story, and then you play like 1 or 2 missions of the main story, and then you go, you know what, I want to go hit up that assassin mission, and then I want to go steal cars for a little bit. That's exactly what he did.
That's insane.
Oh
man.
yeah, and no. Let me show you one more. So you guys see the
shout out
pattern.
This member really quick
in
Super Chat, and shout out to Rowan Hiroshin for becoming a YouTube member. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And White Bear 2 for $3.50 says Copa needs to identify as an oppressed Italian Mr.
Oh my god.
That's
great.
Not the head.
He also needs the earring to accommodate it too.
I do. It's just underneath my cans here.
For sure.
I shouldn't say cans, huh? Since we just talked about Dylan Mulvaney. It's underneath my headphones.
Words of Paradise for $5 says, "This is how we know Star Wars is fiction. No Mandalorian would ever ask for directions." Yeah,
no way, dude.
True.
Oh,
He got lost because of a wool Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
so
it's
let's
true.
talk about that,
Bo-Katan
right?
gave
Like,
shitty
what is
directions.
up with Bo-Katan? Like, why are they trying to? If I came to watch them, because I'm a casual Star Wars fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the Mandalorian when it first came out that was like, okay, so this is what good Star Wars looks like. That's when I started following along. But now you're taking the character that I, as a normie, fell in love with, and you're pushing them to the back. And then also they announced the movie, but I've heard the movie is going to be about Bo-Katan, or is it about?
The show's already about Bo-Katan.
It's all Bo-Katan now. It's the Mandalorian all along was Bo-Katan. Din Djarin was just a side character playing the main role, heating up the seats so then she could sit her ass on there and take all the credit. Bro, and you
gave her the fucking Darksaber, bro.
Bro, look, let me show you just how bad it is. Okay, look, show the screen real quick.
Yep.
Yeah. Look, you guys think I'm crazy about how easy it is to summarize in transitions? This is episode number 2. Again, Copa will confirm. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
A 30-pound feminist Darksaber gets this man's ass whooped. That swing you saw him do, I have never seen that happen in a freaking Star Wars show ever in my life.
No,
I've never seen anyone grab a lightsaber like that.
It's not really shocking anymore.
And then, but what's even funnier, still not shocking, but even funnier is later on, Bo-Katan picks up that Darksaber and she swings it around like it's made of a feather. Like, I mean, really. she's a kung fu master all of a sudden.
Super flurry and everything, like she does even Jedi flurs and all that stuff. And I'm just like, what the hell? Why did you do that to him?
Well, with Luke and Rey, doesn't it? Really does. The man being the failure and the woman being the bestest ever. So I see a lot of parallels between different parts of the Star Wars universe.
But I just feel like this doesn't. I'm looking at this, right, and I don't feel like I'm watching Star Wars. Maybe that's me because I haven't watched it for a long time, so I don't know where it's like at. But
you know what it looks like? It looks like celebrity cosplay.
It really does. Actually, that's a good little comparison right there.
Multi-million-dollar celebrity cosplay.
Yeah, it looks like they're on their way to Met Gala or something.
Just looks too clean to be Star Wars. Too clear cut.
Yeah, like I said before, the Star Wars used to have what they called a used future, which means everything looked used, abused. Things had like dust and scorch marks on it.
God,
or oil
it's a terrible
dripping
picture.
From it. And but yeah, you're absolutely right. This is all just clean. This is all just directly from the trailer to the actor and back. Why would you do that? Oh god.
Like the stream, otherwise this picture is gonna come
Bro,
back. Right? This is
bro,
my
for all
Oh,
you
no.
dudes out
My-
there that
my
just want
track
to
for the
pound this thing,
I just
look,
got more
that's fine with
diabetes.
you, okay? But I'm not going in anywhere near that, okay? God damn.
Oh,
Oh my
You,
God.
But
anyone who gets under that
what, man?
suffocates.
You know what though? The thing is, Lizzo, I'm not really aware of it, but she has a pretty face. Unfortunately, she's suffering from obesity. And it's one of those things where you could pretend that obesity is beautiful, big women are beautiful, and it's like there's still women that are overweight that do have pretty features. But at the end of the day, some point in time, you're gonna have double knee surgery and you're gonna be suffering. That just comes with the territory of being overweight. Like I myself was overweight. I understand the problems of being overweight. It is depressing. You look at yourself, and I wasn't always overweight. I had, but I went through extensive, dieting for like 7 months straight and lost 60 pounds. But like when you're overweight severely, or like you don't recognize yourself, you feel depressed. Like a lot of the time you become overweight is because you're depressed. Like these are a lot of things that do lead in that. And this is, I think, a pretty woman, but she has put herself in this box where it's like, I made my bones because I was fat. I used my fatness to get where I am. And now it's in a situation where you have to pretend that this is completely okay and going to be an okay lifestyle for the rest of your life. That is not the case. This affects your life.